Hello everyone, this is Andre speaking. So today I'm going to do what they call the crossover cable. So this cable helps to connect two computers together, or computer and printer. So what I'm going to do actually, I'm going to make it. So it's going to be made by myself. So this is the tool I have here. As you can see in this table, a little mess, but it's okay. This is, I have a ruler here, as you can see, a ruler. That's going to help us to take a dimension of the length of the wire we need to cut. And here I have the crimper, so that help for to make our cable. So I can make, as you can see, both RJ11 and RJ45. So as you can see here, so it's a helpful tool, so it works perfectly very well. So I got it for $100, so it was not bad actually. And for, as you know, a lot of computer now coming without the NIC, what I call network interface card, with the RJ45 port. So I decided to buy this. This is a kind of adapter that make the RJ45 to USB to help to connect your PC from the USB cable from the RJ45, which is, you can see here. I got it actually around a couple $30, so from Best Buy. So it was not bad at all. So as you can see, if I open it, so you can see how it looks like. Well, so this is the kind of stuff that is represent for the. So this is the place our cable will be plugged, the RJ45, and the other end, this is the USB-A, so where we're going to plug from our computer, as our computer doesn't have this. So this is what I'm going to do now. So this is for when we're gonna finish everything. This is no big deal. So we can wrap it now and put it beside. And this is the tool, the stripper. It's helpful to strip the wire. So for before to make my cable, so I need to strip it. So this is the tool helpful to strip the wire. That work very perfectly, very well. I got it from Home Depot. That actually a good things. And here there is the Cat5e connector, as you can see here in the box. Cat5e. So I got it for cheaper, about $10. So it was not bad at all. So with this you can make a connector for the RJ45, as you can see. So, and then here I have our wire. So I have about 25 feet here. So, but I will need, just for our experience, I will need probably around 12 feet. That will be enough. So as you can see, this is the wire we work on to make our crossover cable. The crossover cable, remember, is gonna help to connect two computers. So I have two laptops actually that I'm going to connect. One laptop has already the RJ45, another one doesn't. So that's why we'll be using this thing in the other end to connect the other one. And this is the tester. This is our tester for the cable. It actually tests the cable for two ends. If I make my cable correctly, this is gonna help me with the light to open to make sure that the cable has been made correctly. So now this is the first part of the video. So I'm going to get back to you after when I make the cable. So see you in a couple hours. Welcome in the second part of video. This is actually to show you how it looks like the crossover cable. So we have two type of connection now for the RJ45. We have the TI568A and the TIA568B. So you have a choice to connect both this connection if you want. If you do it pair by each cable, so you're gonna have a stretch pair cable. But if you wanna make a crossover, you need to make one end like on the top and one end on the down. So what I'm going to do now, actually, I'm going to do the TA568A. At the other end of the cable, I'm going to make my connection as a TA568B. This is what I'm going to be working on it now. So let's move on. So I'll see you in another type of video. As you can see, here is our wire. I already removed this part with the stripper. So now I'm trying to organize those lines. It need to be lined up. So as you can see, I put it straight. So now I'm going to use the connector. This is the connector, so which I'm going to try to insert the wire inside. So this is need more attention. You need to be careful when you're doing that, because some wire can go different path. So make sure that you respect the line. So make sure that it's straight, it's very well. So each wire goes to the same path. It should not go different path. So now we need to make sure that we have the green, white, green, and the third will be green, white, green, and the third will be orange, white, and the fourth will be blue, and the other one will be blue, white, and then orange, white, and green, brown, white, and brown. So we need to make it straight to make sure that it's respectfully the way we're supposed to do. So now I can see here from my side, I can see the color from here. If you look at in my camera here, you can see the wire, the way it's lined. So we try to make it better much as we can, so to make sure that we miss nothing. So actually this is the way it's supposed to be. So I'm going to insert my connector now. I need to push until the end. Make sure that it's touching. Make a little pressure. Make a little pressure to make sure that is very well aligned, as you can see here. So it's aligned correctly. So it's touching the pin, each wire. You can check it a little bit to make sure if it's correctly made. And now I'm going to use our crimper. So we need to choose this wire. This is the all for the RJ45. The other one is for the RJ11. So are we working in the RJ45? We're going to choose this all here. So let's insert that inside carefully. Make sure first, open up. As you can see, it's inside the hole. Make sure that is a line, because if you put it straight or not straight, it may affect the connection. And one more, we are sure that is inside, as you can see in the camera. So then I need just to press much as I can, and then release. As you can see, this is one end as made already. So the wire is there. I can move it, it doesn't move. So you can see the wire inside is aligned. So we can check the color from here. So it looks perfect. So then we're gonna make for the other end of the wire. This one is gonna be the opposite, because it be crossover. So see you in the next setup of video. Hello everyone, this is our third part of video. This is the cable we just made now. So you can see this our wire we made. So this is the cross wire of 12 feet that we made. So it's not too longer, as you can see. So you can see yourself, each side has been made correctly, assembly by myself. Look around, look at how it looks. So each extremity looks good. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna now test that now. This is our tester, so that we're going to use. I'm going to plug this right here. You see, just here, and the other end as well. The other end as well. I'm going to plug for the parts this one. And then this is the time to become our test. So above end is black, so I need just to press here, and then we go. As you can see, this is the comportment behavior of the cross wire. So our wire works. So now we're going to test it in the PC, between two PC, see if the connection will be okay. Let's see you on another part of the video. Welcome to another part of my video. As you can see, if you notice here, we got two computers here. This is Acer and another is HP laptop, which I'm going to try to connect together. This is our cable made. So the cable they call crossover cable. So that's going to help to connect this. So if you notice here, let me take the computer Acer. So if you look around this computer here, we have a plug for the RJ45 here, so which is here. So if you open it up, you can see here, this is the plug for the RJ. So if we wanna try it, it's gonna fit. You can see yourself. So let me connect this here. You will see. You see? So this already has a RJ45 port, so we don't need to worry for this one. Let's remove it for now. But here, on the other end, for the HP, we do not have the wire for the connection, or we need, instead we're going to use the USB. So because there is no port, such a port here, so we're going to use this adapter that I'm telling you earlier in the video. So this is the adapter that's going to help me to connect the other end of the computer of the HP by this. So let's open it. So as you can see, this other hand, one hand has a USB-A and the other end has the RJ45 port. So if you can try, the cable here, you see it's gonna fit inside here. Look at. So this looks the same as the RJ45. So we're gonna plug one end here, as you can see, and the other end we go to our PC. Let's move on. I will see you to the another part of the video. In this part of the video, what we're going to do exactly, we're going to configure our network. So for that, we need to configure the network with the static address for each computer. You need to have a static address as you're connecting with the crossover. So as you can see here, I'm inside the machine, the Acer. So now I'm going to try to make some configuration. Let's bring it closer to make sure to see very well in my screen. So as you can see, we are in the network configuration. So for me, if I want to do, for example, let's do, we need to do manual connection. I'm going here, over here, switch on. When I switch it on, then I'm gonna click where it says DHCP edit. Then for here, I'm going to scroll down the button and choose manual. And then I'm gonna switch on the IPv4. This is where I'm gonna put my IP address. Let's say, for example, any private IP address, 192. Let's say 192. 168. That's 0, that's 10, and the subnet mask we leave it at 255. That's 255, that's 255, and that's 0 as a default. So as you can see here, we don't need to configure the default gateway because it's going to be connected directly. So let's save it. And we're done. So I will do the same thing for the other PC, but I will choose a different IP address. Make sure the address doesn't match. So it should be in the same subnet mask, but the address should not match. So I will go see you in another part of video when I finish to configure the other computer. As you can see, both computer are finished to configure. What I'm going to do in this part of video, I'm going to connect this computer from here. You can see our adapter is already plugged in, so I'm going to connect this computer here from here. As you can see, it's supposed to flash the light if you recognize the RJ45. Yes, as you can see, so it's flashing. So let's bring camera a little bit more closer. As you can see, it's flashing. So this shows that the connection is there. So it works, our cable works. Now I'm going to ping each machine in the part of the video follow. To my other part of video, as you can see, I finished to configure the other machine, so I can bring it close to here. You can see here. So this is the address we choose here. We choose another address, the same subnet mask, 192.168. This one dot 0.20. The other machine is 192.168.0.10. Is still in the same subnet mask of 255.255.0 with the CIDR connotation of /24. So as you can see, our machine as configured by DHCP. Now what I need to do, I need to turn off the firewall. This is important because the firewall may prevent the machine to communicate. So what I will go, I need to go to here to the search and tap control panel. So this is the option appear here, control panel, and then I choose system and security and Windows Defender firewall. Here you can see, so the firewall is switched off. I switched it off already before this experience. So let's make sure it's switched off, then it's fine. So we can now reduce this windows, minimize the windows. And now I will do the same thing for the other machines. So here, this is the Acer machines. So as you can see, it's still on. And then if I come here, I go to the network panel, search. Okay. Let's type control panel. This is here. And then choose system and security and choose Windows firewall. So as you can see, it also has been switched off. I switch it off. The firewall is switched off. So now I can minimize this window. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to open the command line with the call PowerShell. So you can call it PowerShell or command line. It is mean the same thing. So I go to the search here and I go, this is here the option command line. Then I open our prompt line, PowerShell. So now what I'm going to do, let's maximize the window. I'm going to ping the machine the other side. So which is 192.168.0.20. So let's do it. I need to ping command ping 192.168.0.20 and see. So now it doesn't happen. Nothing happened. Why? Because we didn't connect our cable yet. So we need to connect that cable. Remember, we're supposed to connect our crossover cable, which is here. So I will put the computer down here. So this is the wire here. You see, this is the other end of wire. It's still not connected. If you look the other side down, it's connected here, but the other end is not connected. Now let's move the computer beside and bring closer the other computer. That you can see, this is our adapter that is right here. So let's make a little zoom in the camera. So as you can see, this is our adapter, which is here, which is plugged for the other end of the computer. I need just to take our wire cable and plug it here. Then it's gonna start flash. And you can see the light appear in a couple seconds. Well, as you can see, it's flashing. Let's make a little zoom. So you can see the light is flashing. So the communication is going on now. So now let's go back to our machine, and now we're going to type again the command ping. So as you can see my computer, I try much as I can to make you see the screen exactly the way it is. So well, as you can see the machine answer is here. I'm going to type again the same command, ping 192.168. As you can see, 192.168.0.20. So here is clear, we have a good zooming. Then I press enter. Then you can see the machine is respond. So the machine communicate. I can type again, ping. Then you see, we get the response back. The machine is communicate. So our cable working perfectly. So now let's go to the other machine. Let's go to the other machine, the HP, which is here. I'm gonna bring it closer here. So now we're already done with this part of window. Let's minimize the window and open the PowerShell. Maximize the window, and we're gonna tap ping. Remember the other machine was 192.168.0.10. Welcome to the before the end of our experience. This is the part of the video before the end of our experience. So as you notice, we connect two cable and computer in the RJ45 with a crossover cable. So now what we need to do, we're going to put this computer in the same group, because remember, we can ping, but we cannot see the folder of other computer from here. We cannot share files. So to do that, we need to be in the same group. For example, I can show you here. If we go back, for example, in the command line, we try to ping again the other PC, which is here. Let me maximize the windows. I ping it again. You can see we can ping successfully. As you can see, we get the response back from the other computer. But if we go to, let's minimize this window. If we go to the folder and we scroll down to the network, here is the network, and we refresh, we check, we refresh, we are not able to see that. So we are not able to see the other device. So what we need to do, we need to put it in the same group to be able to see the other device. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to close this and go to the folder again. And here I will choose this PC. So we need to change the work group name of the computer. It need to be the same. The other computer name is Vancouver. So we need to make sure if it's this much. So if I go here, I click on domain or group. And from here, I click change. As you can see, the work group here is Maryland. But there, other end, we have the work group name Vancouver. So we need to change this. We need to put it as there, Vancouver. And press OK. And after a couple of seconds, it's supposed to welcome us to the new work group. As you can see, he welcomed us to the new group, Vancouver. So I'm going to say OK. So in this section, he asked me, I need to restart the computer. So I will see you to the last part of the video. So see you when I restart the computer. Welcome to my last part of the video. This is the final step where we're going to try to browse the file from this computer to the other computer. So what I'm going to do, First of all, I need just to check the work group of the computer if it's still fine, because we make some adjustment for the work group. To do that, let's go to the File Explorer, and then I choose this PC, and from this PC, I'll do a right click and choose Properties. And from Properties, I'll choose Domain or Workgroup. As you can see, the workgroup now is the same, Vancouver. So I'm gonna say OK. I'll click OK, and then close this window. And now what I need to do, I need to check the connectivity before to do anything. So let's go back to the here in the search bar, click Control Panel, and then from the Control Panel, I will click on Network and Internet. And from here, I click on Network and Sharing Center. And here, as you see, where they say access type connection, no access, I will click on Internet 4 to check the connectivity. As you can see, the status of the internet connectivity is okay, so we can see the packet sent and received from the other computer to this computer. So everything looks fine. We need just to close this and close this window as well. And now go back to the File Explorer, and this time scroll down on the left and choose Network until you find Network. Let's scroll down, which is here, the last one. I click on Network. As you can see here, say Network Discovery is turned off. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just say OK, click OK, and the pop-up appear on the top here. I need to click here and click on Turn on Network Discovery. Soon as I click on this, you're gonna send another prompt power to ask me to accept this. That said, not make the network that I'm connected to the private network. We need just to connect to the private network, which I'm going to make it yes. Click it, and then you can see here it shows the two computers. This is on the first one is the computer where I'm connected to, and the second is the other computer that I'm trying to connect to. So to do that, I need just to double click here, and as you see now it asks me, it says so there is not access from this place. So I need to make sure the other computer, also the other end, file discovery is on. So what I'm going to do, I need just to click on the other computer and go to the File Explorer and activate as well the Explorer, the file. Okay, as you can see, this is done. So now activate the other end. Let's double click here. Now it's gonna ask me some credential. So some credential to be able to connect. So I need to enter the username of the other computer and the password to be able to be able to browse the file from there. So let's do it. I enter the username and password and press enter. As you can see, we successfully log in that computer. Now this is the folder we can we can explore. So the folder from the other laptop, as you can see here. So if I double click, I can browse any file. Let's double click in this one. I can see all the options. So this is the download file. Let's go to the document folder. For example, this is some file that he provided to the computer. Let's open like a PowerPoint file. This is a PowerPoint file. Let's double click. As you can see, I can open the file to the other side of the computer and I can do anything here. So let's close this. Let's open a picture like a screenshot. As you can see, this is open as well. And let's try to open another pictures. This is another picture. I'm browsing from the other computer. So everything looks fine. Now let's open a video file. So if I go here, let's go back. Let's choose video file. Video files. So here I go to the captures, and this is a video I make in Vancouver, actually, in this downtown. Let's try to check it. As you can see, I am able to play the video. So this is a short video. Let's play another video as well. As you can see, everything works just fine. So we are able to communicate with this folder because this is the folder I decide to share. So I'm able to do anything. So I can search some file and browse any place that I want. So everything just looks fine. So as you see, we are successfully logging our computer on the other side. So as you see, I'm able to see the folder that I share. If I decide I need just to unshare the folder or the side, I need just to right click and say unshare. That's it. Well, that's all I wanted to share with you from this experience. So thank you for watching and see you another time.